What's up guys, good number 22 of the Road to Roma. To start this episode, we got a game in Division 3. We started a fresh one. I think in the last episode we avoided relegation, or did we get relegated? I'm not quite sure. I think we did actually get relegated. So we're going to have to start fresh in Division 3. Hopefully we can get straight back up to Division 2, but we'll have to see how we do in this episode. So we come against a nice 4-1-2-on-2 Bundesliga side, and he unfortunately scores a goal just before the half-time mark. He seemed to do really badly in games when I do concede just before the 45th minute mark, and that's what we do in this game. We do concede that goal there, but we do reply here in the 80th minute of the match. Kapari to Ljajic, Ljajic to Marquinhos, and then a really nice run from Ljajic, like runs through the defence. I don't know why Hummels was massively out of position, but we do put it into the back of the net with Ljajic going off the post and putting it into the back of the net. So 1-1 in the game, meaning we get a point out of that game, so not bad at all. We probably could have maybe done a bit better, but obviously first game of the day, you always seem to do not as good as normal. So getting the point isn't that bad as well, especially when we were playing quite a weaker side. So we've got some of our stronger players back in this game. We've got Pjanic, Destro and De Rossi for the next game, so we're just going to ready up and go into the game. And we come against a really nice hybrid. It's like a BPL Brazilian Liga BVA team. So we go into the game, and in the 17th minute of the match, Ljajic again creating the chances. Torresidas for some reason playing like centre attacking mid, but I'm not that bothered when he does put the ball into the back of the net with such a thunder strike. And then unfortunately here in the 50th minute of the match, a really good corner puts it in a dangerous area, and he does head it in with David Luiz. But in the 75th minute of the match, Destro wins the ball, chips it entirely to Ljajic, Ljajic to Pjanic, and Pjanic volleys it into the back of the net to make it 2-1 in the game. A really nice goal to put us into the lead in the 75th minute, and that is how the game does end. So obviously getting a win in our second game against a really strong 4-2-2-2 team. It's got like David Luiz and Thiago Silva at the back. They're always a difficult partnership to break down, and we obviously did that in the previous game. So 2 goals for Ljajic. Maybe we could have pushed for a hat-trick and then get that hat-trick bonus. We haven't seemed to be able to get that in quite a while. Maybe it's the higher divisions are a lot more difficult, but we'll have to see how we do in the upcoming bit of this episode. So we're going to another game. We're coming against another Bundesliga side. Obviously after Germany winning the World Cup, a lot of people had seen that they are a really good team, and that's what they were in this game. They just did not concede anything. We didn't concede anything, and the game ends 0-0. So I'm not that bothered because a point is better than nothing, but maybe I could have got a win out of the game, like that strike there from Schweinsteiger hitting against the crossbar, and then De Sanctis making a very good save there. I think he did get man of the match in the end, so a pretty good game for us. We did have 6 shots on target, and he only had 2, so maybe we're a bit better of a player. So we're going to head into another game, of course, and we do come against another really strong side. He's got a Bundesliga team, again, really pacey defence, and Adler in goal. He always seems to be a really tough keeper to break down, in my opinion, and he does make it 1-0 here with Luis Gustavo, volley into the back of the net. A really nice goal. Like, Luis Gustavo is one of those players that you can pick up for 750 coins, and you know he'd do a fantastic job for you. But this goal here was really annoying. Like, Gundogan wins the ball, hits it over the top, and then Aubameyang just chips my keeper. Maybe I shouldn't have brought De Sanctis out. Maybe I shouldn't have expected a ridiculous over-the-top ball, but nevertheless, we go into the 60th minute here, and Destro does put it into the goalkeeper, and Gervinho gets the rebound to make it 2-1 in the game, so kind of get us back into the game with 30 minutes left. Hopefully we can get back into it and maybe nick a point out of the game. That'd be absolutely fantastic, and that's what we do here in the 72nd minute of the match. Florenzi out wide, crossing it in the box again, really good crossing ability, and De Rossi is there to head it in, and Gervinho again just getting the rebounds and putting it into the back of the net in the 73rd minute, and then in the 90th minute we get really lucky here. His guy just loses the ball. Light, with all the determination in the world, runs through his team, and he's just bursting his way through and smashes it into the back of the net to get all 3 points in the 90th minute of the match. So really good from us. Like, normally it's the other way around and the guy does actually rage quit after that. I'd probably do that myself, but we did have quite a few shots on target, so maybe we did deserve that win in the end. So we're going to head into another game, hoping we can keep up that good form and hopefully get the win in this next game against a very strong England team. It's got some really good players. Rooney, Gerrard, and obviously Sturridge and Defoe up front are very fast and very good. But we do make it 1-0 here in the 25th minute of the match. Ljajic with a really nice goal. I don't know why it did that EA Sports logo thing over the top, a bit weird, but whatever. We do make it 1-0 in the game. A very nice goal, of course. And then we do get a second here just before half-time. Ljajic passes inside to Pjanic, and Pjanic does a really nice through ball for Destro, pushes it out wide to Gervinho, and Gervinho does put it into the back of the net. A really well-worked goal, kind of a sweaty goal, but I'm not that bothered. When you're in the high divisions, you got to score no matter what. So We do get a third here in the 51st minute of the match. I think it was Ljajic again. Just such a brilliant player. I definitely would suggest him if you haven't tried him in the Serie A already. Really good player. And De Rossi just mashes it into the box, and Pjanic eventually does make it 4 in the game. So a really good performance. 4-0 on the board is a fantastic performance. It's a bit weird, this 4-1-2-1-2. I think the guy does actually rage quit here. 2 goals for Pjanic and 1 for Ljajic. I think he got a couple of assists as well. So we're only 1 point away from relegation. So I don't think we're going to get relegated again. So that's always a bonus. But we'll have to see if we can get back up to Division 2. So we come against a really strong looking BPL side. I think this is our final game of the episode, and he does make it 1-0 here in the 4th minute of the match. Samuel Eto'o running through with his pace. He definitely will be like 80 pace next year, because 91 just is not near what he is anymore. So we get a penalty, and that wasn't the interesting thing about this clip. It was what happens straight after that. He runs down the line, Sturridge runs down of course, and then crosses it into the box, and Eto'o scores. So really frustrating, because from this point on the game just goes all in his favour. Like, we won that penalty, and if we scored it we probably could have won the game, but we end up losing it quite badly, and he does make it 3-0 there with a ridiculous goal. Like, why is De Sanctis not on the line just saving that very simply goal? So we do concede another 2 minutes later. Corner, head goal. Vidic, just with his fantastic heading ability on this game, makes it 4-0. But we do actually get a goal for ourselves. 9 goal in. Always seems to be one to create the goals. And Braulio heads it into the back of the net. We always seem to go down that right hand side and just crossing it into box with our really good target man strikers. And then this goal here, so ridiculous how it hits the underside of the crossbar. Maybe it should have gone in, but still, like, we were just really unlucky in this game. This goal here again, Schürrle like chips the keeper. Benatia, any other day of the week, probably could have got that clear, but that day Eto'o won the ball and makes it 6-1 in the game. I think we do get another goal here, or does he score? He scores a goal, so wasn't that bothered in the end. Like, De Sanctis just had an absolutely terrible game. Sometimes he's ridiculously good, and then sometimes he's just an absolute flop. He's a really unreliable goalkeeper. We make it 7-2 here. Benatia from the corner, 9 goal in edge of the box, and volleys it in to the crossbar, but then eventually it does magically go in the back of the net. I wasn't really bothered at this point of the game. In the 90th minute, it's just going to end really terribly. And then in the 90th minute again, I think he just turned off and doing something on his phone or something, and we just get a goal from there. Destro over a kick, and Borrelio puts it in to make it 3-7. So scoring 3 goals in the game is pretty good, but conceding 7 isn't good at all. So hopefully in this next episode we might change the formation to a different one. We'll have to see what we can do. Leave a comment down below on what you think we should change the formation to, what kind of players we should be playing. I think I'm doing the best I can, but we'll have to see what we do in the 23rd episode. Hopefully we can pick up another one. Not the next episode, but the episode after that. I think we will be able to pick up a team of the season signing. So yeah, smash the like button, subscribe if you're on your channel, and see you soon. Bye.